Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone doing today? I hope that this day finds you doing well. Can you believe that we are finally through with Genesis? We did all 55. Oh, 50, 50, 50. We did all 50. Okay, so anyway, hello. It's your good sis Sharika, and we're remaining faithful as we follow God's footsteps. We're having coffee this morning while we are talking about Exodus 1. Okay, so Exodus refers to a mass departure or the act of a large group of people leaving a particular place. Which, if you read through or have read through Exodus, you'll see that that's exactly what is happening. But it wasn't a peaceful exit. This exit had some trials and tribulations, just like us. When God is trying to exalt you, promote you, or take you to your land that's flowing with milk and honey, your promised land, it comes with trials and tribulations. It's people and places shoot some thoughts that you're going to have to let go of that won't let go of you or don't want to. Like Pharaoh, he didn't want to let go of the Israelites so that they could grow, which you'll find out later. So let's get back to find out why why did the Israelites, I don't know what I wrote, y'all. Oh, why did the Israelites, God's firstborn, need an exit? Okay, so we know that the sons of Israel who had came to Egypt with Jacob was Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, and Benjamin, Dan and Naphtali, Gad and Asher. Joseph was already there. The 12 tribes, it says, Joseph and all his brothers and all that generation eventually died, passed away. Genesis 15:26. But the Israelites were fruitful. They increased rapidly, multiplied, and became extremely numerous, so that the land was filled with them. A new king, who did not have a clue who Joseph was, had came into power in Egypt. You know when somebody new arrive on the scene, they always feel like they got to, make their presence known. And especially with being a pharaoh, a pharaoh is a king, a person of leadership. I'm not gonna follow in somebody else's footsteps. But let's talk about this guy. Okay, so he said to his people, look at these Israelites, they have become more numerous than us and more powerful than us. So they started being mean to the Israelites and turned them into slaves because they were scared that if a war broke out, that all of the Israelites would join the enemies and defeat them. But the worse they treated the Israelites, or the more evil they was to them, the more the Israelites multiplied and the more that they spread, which made the Egyptians hate them even more. Honey, when God is in your corner, when God is in your corner, you have favor. The enemy can form the weapon, but baby, it is not going to prosper. The Egyptians treated them even worse. They kept piling more and more work on them and making their lives utterly miserable. Me, for one, I was like, why don't they just overpower them? They already have them outnumbered. But if you're walking in God's ways, you're going to obey those who have rule over you. And the king had authority over them, so there's that. Now listen at this. The king of Egypt said to the Hebrew midwives, Shiphrah, I know I'm messing up these names, and Puah, if the women are having a son, kill it, but let the daughters live. But see, what Pharaoh did not know was that these ladies feared God and not him. So they lied and said that the Hebrew women are very vigorous, and they gave birth so fast before they could go get them and kill them. So God was good to the midwives, and the people continued to multiply and become very numerous. God gave the midwives families because they feared him. That Pharaoh, let me tell you, is something for the people, honey. And since his plan A of killing the sons doing birthday and work, he had a plan B. And I'm not talking about the one you can go get from CVS or Walgreens or Walmart or wherever you can get it from. His plan B, from what I hear, it didn't work either. His plan B was to throw every son born to the Hebrews into the Nile, but let every daughter live. Pharaoh said, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. That's basically what he was saying. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to stopping this right. See, I know where your mind went, because you know that's a Tupac statement. And no, I haven't been saved all my life, and I did like Tupac, but basically that's what Pharaoh, he's like, look, I ain't no killer, but don't push me. So he feel like his plan A of which he wasn't a killer, he was just telling other people to kill, which to me is you being a killer. Telling other people to kill him. And so now he want to throw the babies in the river. But we're going to stay tuned. Stay tuned. Let's see how this all work out. So y'all have a good, great, fantastic day. You are created to win. Bye.